At 7:30 on the morning of Thursday, February 20th, Michael Joseph Tamatea's body was found in a shallow pond at Hōkio Beach near Levin, about 100 metres back from the shoreline. The police say the 34-year-old's death isn't suspicious, but his family disagree. His sister, Sarah Tamatea, has told RNZ about her brother.
Michael was quite transient because he liked the bogan, wild child, free spirit kind of life, so he would occasionally just pick up a van or a car that he owned and go, I'm off, and we never knew where he was going to. He'd end up on a beach somewhere ringing us, hey, look, I'm having a campfire at a beach, or he had homes to stay at and live at, but he'd be like, oh no, I'm taking my tent to the river, I'm going to live here for a week. But that was Michael. He was a chef at the Oxford. He could just grab stuff out of the cupboard and whip it together. He was really unsuspecting when he cooked.
What about his hobbies? What did he do, when he wasn't chefing?
Michael liked to dance, and he would dance down the street. He was the kind of person that will see a dog and talk to a tree, go out to the beach, hang with friends. He was never one to just pick one particular thing to do.
The night before he died, Mikey had been cooking at the Roadhouse Bar and Grill on Levin's main drag, before knocking off and heading to the adjacent Oxford Hotel for some drinks and to join the poker tournament. Sarah has pored over the pub's CCTV footage.
There was nothing untoward that he was doing. He was just being Michael, having a beer and games with his boys.
RNZ has viewed some of the CCTV footage. It shows Mikey leaving the pub just after 1 o'clock in the morning. He hugs goodbye a staff member who was closing up. They told RNZ they offered him a ride home, but he declined and wandered down Oxford Street.
You then see him take off his t-shirt that he was wearing throughout the night and tuck it into the back of his pants. Michael is also still wearing his cap. Michael always wore a cap or a beanie or a hat. He always had his head covered.
Sarah says he's then seen being picked up by someone in a Suzuki Swift. The woman she says was driving, who RNZ has chosen not to name, had been at the pub that night, but Sarah and a staff member agree she and Mikey weren't there together. Sarah says that woman drove Mikey to Hōkio Beach, where, 6 hours later, he was found dead. He wasn't wearing a hat. Sarah says it's never been found.
It's when they get out to Hōkio Beach that things become a bit of a blur, and this is where, at Hōkio, is where we're struggling.
Sarah and her whānau believe that woman knows more than she's told police.
We lost a brother. Let us know. A son, a father, an uncle, a friend. We need to know what happened. What were his last moments? And we're not going to have all the answers, but we do need to know what happened to Michael,